There we go. Sorry, y'all. I had to get my microphone all set. I couldn't get back to sleep. So I just kind of decided to keep myself distracted. 7:23 a.m. in the morning. Hey, what's up? Okay. This is my inner sanctum. Well, sanctuary anyways. This is mainly how this mod looks. I gotta look at the creator who done this mod, because these were not supposed to be here in the original game. None of this is not supposed to be in the original game. This is just a style that I went with, and this is something that I didn't even realize. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but holy shit. Holy crap. That's like almost a giant robot there. It's like a giant robot that I can just hop in. I feel like as if I can. I feel like I can ride that thing or something. I don't know. See, I did not know that this was here. I mean, it's very peaceful. Very peaceful. I put that machine gun here mainly because there has been some unexpected guests that shown up. Like, just searching around the place. I have like a little rocket launcher thing to guard the place. Like one of the most expensive that you have. Because out of nowhere, when I showed them back up, these things popped up, and I was like, what the hell? I thought for the moment that anyone or something should have took care of it, but I was like, holy crap, so everything is just gonna pop up? Yeah, everything is just gonna randomly pop up. Okay.
I used to be quite the adventurer when I was younger. Now, these old bones just can't keep up.
Mama Murphy.
Come back for the site? I need Med X this time. Another chem, another window to look through.
You're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the site. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
The site isn't worth killing yourself over, Mama Murphy. It doesn't have to define what you are or what you can give.
All right, kid. You got me. If me hanging around for a little longer is worth that much to you, then I'll go clean. No more chems, no more sight.
Fantastic.
So, you're not in.
Thanks, I guess.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
One piper's enough already. So, what's the issue?
Oh, har har. Seriously though, I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do, Blue?
Just keep loving her.
You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because you might lose them forever.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? You really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
Just friends, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess, but I thought so. Unless, you know, something changes. God, did it get hot in here? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
So I think I got a side mission added. I gotta check that later. See, none of this is supposed to be here. None of this whatsoever is supposed to be here. This bridge is not supposed to look like this. None of this right here, none of this is supposed to be here. I'm just grateful. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to go where Preston Scott is. Well,
I'm game.
Preston Galvey. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of his name. I feel like an idiot. Okay. There you are.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need. There's more settlements supporting our cause.
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else is coming. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get. So see what you can do to help.
Oh my god, I see why people are kind of finding this very annoying. Because I just done 2 missions. I done 2, have you know, and you... I like that. Thank you, Piper, for doing something out of nowhere. And not even getting paid for that. She's just doing it just because she wants to. That is nice of her. But, wait, where did Garvey go? Okay, Garvey. Man, that does not make any sense.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help. We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them.
Are you serious? What the heck? See, this is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna calm down on helping any out. I'm gonna take the. This is me waking up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's my next mission, because I can't do no more of these settling missions. See, this is talk to the settlers, talk to the settlers, talk to the settlers. See, it's like, okay, I done some missions. I'll do that one. But I done some missions already. Yeah. I keep pressing L2. Oh my goodness. Sometimes to open the map, you gotta do L2 and R2. Oh my goodness, I'm so used to something else. I gotta level up. There is a very lot to this game. Don't get me wrong. There is a lot to this game.
Now everyone in the Commonwealth will know. The Minutemen are back.
Ronnie Shaw.
Hey there.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
You forgot to make an appointment.
Ah, what smart mouth, eh? I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
Get to the point.
I've been trying to. Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Minutemen are the good guys again. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you. Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
This place is covered with dirt. Is that... It's been so long since I played this. What happens next? This place is covered with dirt. Can't really do anything with that. Is it Ronnie Shaw's? Okay.
This was the General's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. This tunnel's blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
first off.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Need some water.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
In every corner. Water. Produces 3. Okay. Power.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the
What
Commonwealth.
is your boss?
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Lights here. Okay. Obviously.
I'm new here. Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I really don't have anything for you to do. I'll get you some beds, so that's for sure. I need cloth? Oh, that is right. I have to go back to the sanctuary to get all this stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm lacking it. Do I have any food though? Is there any food that I can still give to the people? Oh, then I gotta keep it all together. I have a garden over here. A little bigger. There we go.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Hey, I got some food here, right? Once it grows. Power. There is some type of power here, though. But I don't have enough. Do I? Nope, I don't think I have enough. Or they just don't let it pop up here. I don't know. Either way, I have helped out. I have gave water, gave food. You know,
It's 8 a.m.
what am I supposed to build here?
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Oh my goodness, I did not know I had that. So there, I have a jump. I did not know I had a jump.
I need to assign someone to this.
Really? That chick that just talked to me. A minute, man. I'll take that though.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
Oh my goodness. This doesn't make any sense. This Minuteman is walking around with arms that are decapitated and she's fine with it. Oh my god. No. What is wrong? Ugh. Oh my goodness. I think people would probably get the drift.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Got it.
Okay, that is amazing. Where can I place it? Okay, she gets her own. What? She gets her own tree then. She gets her own tree. Okay, finally,
9 a.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Oh my god, what is the mission? Gain access to the castle's armory. Oh, the armory. Okay. I know exactly where to go. Oh my god, I don't know why in the world I was wasting this much time. Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
So I did a bunch of side stuff.
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Hey there.
I know there was a way through down here.
I did a whole bunch of side stuff. If you guys can't really tell, my shepherd. Oh, Shaun.
I'll back you up, General. My night vision ain't what it used to be.
Hey,
Just let me know.
Piper.
Hey, here. Something to keep you sharp. Always worked for me.
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
Not a lot of complaints at the moment. And you can ask around. That is a rare occurrence.
That's all for now.
All right.
Piper, you disappeared on me. Like, your clothes are only floating. You didn't have any armor. What was going on? Am I tripping? Where the hell am I? I don't want that overtake myself with the rest of working means. Lovely. I wonder if I did that just by taking.
Hey.
What can I do?
Can I help Piper?
Hey.
Shoot. Help yourself.
I would only store things that's healthy for over some food. I think Piper will be okay. But I can't help her up is the thing.
Fences! Must be something important here.
Is she still not? Okay.
Doesn't look bad.
Sentry bot designation charge. Powering up.
Well,
I wanted to disable that sooner, but okay. So obviously she's gonna have to access this computer.
I wouldn't want to be the unlucky one to run upon him down here in the dark.
I'm so surprised she did not get burned.
Let's see. Used to know this password. One if I land. Nah, that's not it. For the commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
Have the schematics with a whole bunch of defensible weapons.
Let's see who's still up here.
I'm still good. I am still good.
There we go. Told you I'd do this. Now, let's see what kind of serve.
Piper just
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Oh, I thought it was for the stuff that was supposed to follow her or something. I had just never realized there actually was a block. I mean, not a block, but a jump button. I didn't realize that. Oh, smoke grenades. Okay.
What just happened?
This is Radio Freedom. Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe.
Hey,
Looks like you've got everything we need.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. I feel sorry for this Minuteman. He tried his best.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen.
I just need to
It's
trade
12
gear
noon.
with you.
Sure.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Okay, I need to do something. Everyone is doing their part. I need to do something. I need to do something. This is something I need to do to help out the settlement. I need to build some defenses around that Minuteman castle. Because there's already there's already a dead body. See, the thing about Fallout is that once you make choices in the game, it sometimes, I think, is about permanent. Because the last time when I played this, that robot that would serve noodles at Diamond City, at one point I hacked it to the point where it started following me, and during one of my missions it died, and then throughout the game it didn't pop up. Like whenever I go to Diamond City, I would always think the robot would be there, and it wasn't. And I was like, so any permanent changes you make in the game just stay permanent. So which means if your comrades are killed, they're permanently killed off in your RPG. There's no summoning them back. I'm like, okay, if that's the case. If that's the case, then... Because
what's up?
Well...
I want to trade a few things.
What's up?
Oh yeah, I remember exactly why I got here. I gotta borrow all my material.
Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
That's what happens. Okay, let's return back there. Now Piper is going to be monitoring me.
Where'd you go?
Another one for the Minuteman.
Wow, I just got back here. What the heck?
Job's been
You're...
going pretty good lately.
Oh, we had raiders. We had raiders, and one girl is walking around with no arms. No, that's insane. That's insane.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Why is she walking around with no arms? I think that's part of one of the mods. This is why I gotta build some defense towers here.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minuteman. It's 7 a.m. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
You know that, yes, I entered mods for this. If this was me at the end of the game, without the mods, then yes. But for me, I don't want to go through, like, part 64 of Fallout in order to try to get things going. Oh, yeah, that is right. They gotta operate through battery. Forgot about that.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minuteman. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
These are the ones that operate. generator over here. Dang it.
It is 8 a.m. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the country. All quiet. Stay tuned. It is the
I just want to be careful, you know? Really? It needs its own... It needs its own generator? Is that what you're telling me?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the commonwealth. All quiet across the commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Okay. I think we should be all good now. Even I'll put this in the water next to the generator. Well, next to it some... I just like that sound that it makes for... You know what? I'm gonna put some food around here. Even though the stuff is floating. Should be good. We got plenty of defenses. Everything's all good.
They're in our hands anyway.
See, now I can't run because I got too much stuff now. An arsenal. What the heck is an arsenal? do I
You're tuned
assign
to
somebody
Radio
to
Freedom,
this?
voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
I just want to trade a few things.
I don't want to trade
Okay.
anything. Oh man, this is so confusing to me. Oh my god, okay, power up the radio transmitter. Requires 10. Okay. Okay. I see now.
Hey,
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. Now here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is...
Oh my god, I'm wasting way too much time with this. Not heading nowhere.
I need to assign someone to this. I just need to trade gear with you.
Put smoke on that target. We'll see if we can hit it.
What the heck?
Just looking to trade a little.
I'm looking at the power source of this. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm pressing activate. I can't activate it. So you know what? Screw this. I'm done. I think you guys have already got enough defenses and food and all this other stuff. But I'm done. Open up your workshop. There's nothing more I can do here.
Heads up.
Piper and Blue. Sounds more like a jazz combo than a traveling outfit. But it'll do.
Come on. Uh-huh. Hey, Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite people?
We should get going.
All right.
As you can see, so like I did some side missions. I am gonna head here. I'm still gonna end up finding Shaun. Marker has not been discovered yet. This is really very scientific. We are moving so far in the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch digits, Blue! Barrel!
The other side, oh my goodness. Oh wow, Piper is right behind me. Trying to get over there. That these things are mutated. They are mutated. I don't know whether or not if they can come back to their true forms. But all in everything, if anything is suffering, you gotta put it down. Well, that's in, you know, one of those, like, Western type of themes. If you can always find a way of finding a cure, then yes, but if there's nothing you can do, then Piper, what are you dealing with? Oh crap. Luckily I could be able to freeze time while I'm doing this. Oh my god. I was terrible. I was terrible at this gun. I mean, not gun, but this weapon does not work for me. I'm gonna go back to my alien blaster.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's one of those type of deals. You try to reach to the top without falling. Oof. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Slow and steady. They're doing this on purpose. I can deal with it. Slow and steady. I want you to do this. I want you to be very calm with it. Okay. Oh, Piper. I see Piper. I don't know whether or not she's gonna fall. Really not. Okay. I'm getting distracted by all this stuff. I'm getting distracted. I can't help it.
Heads up.
There you are, you little...
What the? I did not mean to do that to the monkey. I love the monkey, but it felt like it was about to do something weird. I mean, you would shoot the monkey right if it lit up its eyes. I didn't even know there was a jump. Oh my god, I didn't realize this. Okay, where am I going? I felt like I was headed into a odd direction. So I probably need to go to Good Neighbor, because probably where I actually need to go. See, that this is where I was before, and then scurried off. Okay, I had to go into Good Neighbor. Wow, why didn't I realize this before?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Whoa, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on you. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people. Oh, brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Free for the taking.
Hey.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games. You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Let's see what you got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Never mind the ammo.
Running from something? Welcome home.
didn't get a chance at talking. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to do something.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
Hey, Valentine.
Forgotten.
Let's go talk to Amari. May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you. Let's see what Amari is up to.
You big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Gotcha.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Skip to the good part, Doc?
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Well, here goes nothing. Where have seen that before? Right when I'm loading up the game.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are
Dad was either
experiencing
drunk
these memories as
or
Kelly.
not around.
This may prove
I guess he must have
disorienting
run
at
with one of
first.
the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
They sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
This is so much. Oh, have I been here already?
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Oh my god, I've been here already. So I can actually go back whenever I want to. San Francisco Bridge. I wonder what that got to do with anything.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So,
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. I didn't care where I was going.
We already heard.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's this family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Shaun!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. At least we still... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. We'll have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup? I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, already been here.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time? This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home with my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the ground
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
X688, ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever
Come take a look
done
at
this
this.
before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was. However cruel. How does that make you feel?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I don't know if there's any right way to feel, either. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
I don't know. I'm not even sure we could track him down.
The memory gave us a starting point, the glowing sea. But that can't be right. Trying to survive there is unthinkable.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Okay.
Now, I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!
Hi.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Excuse me.
Peace, sister.
Well, I'm gonna call it here because I gotta get something to eat for the moment. But once I get back into this, I think tonight we're gonna explore more into finding Shaun and seeing all what we can get ourselves into. Until next time, I will see you guys on the next stream. Later.